Now, Christmas is, of course, approaching. The British royal family often gathers at Sandringham Estate in Norfolk for a Christmas celebration. But can you talk to us about their schedule this year and other traditions as part of the royal family?
Well, they do. They have the wonderful, extraordinary things. Every December, the British royal family, they gathers at Sandringham Estate, as we say, in Norfolk, for the Christmas celebrations. But they have all sorts of weird practices, some dating back to Queen Victoria's reign. What happens? I'll let you into a few of the secrets. The royals arrive in order of seniority. And the reason for this is they don't want to keep the most senior person, which is obviously King Charles and Camilla. They don't want to keep them waiting. So that's what they do. A rather bizarre practice, which we should all do, is they get weighed before and after dinner. And what happens, they have to say it was a practice which was introduced by King Edward VII. He wanted proof that his guests had properly indulged in the lavish multi-course feast and ideally had gained at least 3 pounds. Diana was apparently incredibly uncomfortable about doing that sort of side. The other things they do, they open their Christmas presents on Christmas Eve. And the idea is those presents are supposed to be terrible. They're supposed to be cheap and funny. And give you some example, Princess Anne gave Prince Charles a leather toilet seat. Princess Diana presented Sarah Ferguson with a leopard print bath mat. And Prince William's wrapping slippers. He had his grandmother, the late Queen's face, on them. Prince Harry described these gifts exchanged in his memoir as a free-for-all. And for the purpose of these programs, I had a look at some of these gifts that he might have. So this year, here's a little doll. This is Princess Catherine. You've got one of these. You can hang on these. This looks pretty awful, doesn't it? You've got one of those over there like that. But the most extraordinary one I found was good old William himself. Look at that, together with a rather sad receding hairline. And the wonderful thing about these sort of things, they're all made in China.
Okay, thank you so much. There you go. I was not expecting that, but expect the unexpected with you, Andrew Eborn. I absolutely love it. Look, I like the tradition of opening presents on Christmas Eve. I think that's because I'm a little bit too eager. But finally, Queen Mary of Denmark, she shared a charming behind-the-scenes glimpse of her family decorating their Christmas tree. And fans are quick to point out a sweet nod to her Australian roots. That is an ornament shaped like the Sydney Opera House, a tribute to the place she once called home. Of course, we love Queen Mary because she's one of our own.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And this was a little hint. So we've got that glorious video, which is out there on social media. And she put up a special Australian ornament on her Christmas tree to give, while she was giving this sort of rare look inside her palace. She was joined by her husband, Frederick X, who's 57, their children, Crown Prince Christian, 20, Princess Isabella, 18, and 14-year-old twins, Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine. And what they had, you see one of the baubles that they had that they put on was in fact Sydney Opera House, as a wonderful sort of nod to her background there. And they also introduced their wonderful border collie Coco and showed us, as we all do at these sort of Christmas things, the smashed bauble on the floor. It shows the real sort of likability and the down-to-earthness of Queen Mary, and wonderful that she sort of celebrates her Australian heritage as a result.